Pints in me hand, bruv, dodging the tax man.
Okay, so today we're going deep on British culture, but we're going to do it a little differently this time.
Oh.
Yeah, we're going to use a rap song to kind of like see what it tells us about life in London, like right now, today, you know?
Huh. That's pretty interesting, using a song. I like it.
Yeah, it's Don't Get Your Knickers in a Twist.
Okay.
You heard it?
I haven't, no.
It's a cool song, and I think it'll give us some good stuff to talk about.
Yeah, music can definitely reflect like what's happening in a society, right? So this should be good.
Exactly. And, you know, even just the title of the song, it's like, bam, right into British slang.
Don't get your knickers in a twist.
Exactly. Like, don't get upset.
Yeah.
But, like, it's such a British way to say it, right?
It is. And I think it kind of says something about, you know, Londoners. I mean, think about it. London is this huge, busy, chaotic city.
Yeah, always on the go.
Right? So don't get your knickers in a twist. Maybe it's like their way of dealing with all that, you know?
It's not just about not getting upset. It's more like just roll with it. Keep calm and carry on.
Exactly. It's like a survival skill almost.
Right. And the song really does throw you right into, like, daily life in London. You know, pubs. Tesco runs bargain hunting at Poundland.
Yeah. And fish and chips, can't forget those.
Of course, the classics. Even, like, watching footy on the telly.
It really does paint that picture of, you know, just normal life.
Yeah, and it feels familiar, right? You know, even if you've never been to London.
And I think the perspective of the song is important, too. It feels like it's coming from, like, a working-class Londoner.
Now that you mention it, yeah, there are those lines about dodging taxes, feeling the squeeze from the elite, and that bit about a rumbling belly.
Yeah, that really gets at the struggle, you know, like the daily grind of making ends meet.
It's like a reminder that London's not all, you know, fancy and glamorous.
There's another side to it, for sure.
Definitely. And the imagery in the song really brings that other side to life, you know?
How so?
Like those lines about foggy nights and cobblestone streets and that morning smog hanging in the air. It's like you can practically feel the dampness, you know?
It's almost like that classic image of London, you know, like all gray and grimy, like you'd see in an old movie.
Yeah, exactly. And then on the flip side, there's that line about the city being litty.
Oh, so they're showing us that energy too, the modern vibe.
Yeah, like it's both things at once, the old and the new kind of clashing together.
Which I guess is London in a nutshell, right?
Totally. But there's this one detail that really threw me off.
What's that?
Bitcoin. Like Bitcoin being mentioned right there alongside fish and chips and double-decker buses.
Huh. Yeah, that's pretty unexpected.
Right. It seems so out of place.
I think it's actually pretty clever, though. You know, it's like this reminder that even something as global and techie as Bitcoin is somehow woven into like everyday British culture.
So even with all the tradition, London's still embracing the future.
Yeah, it's a global hub constantly evolving.
It's a cool mix for sure, but you know, I kept noticing this theme of dodging in the song, like dodging taxes, dodging the elite, dodging life's traps, even dodging drizzle drops. It's like this constant thing.
You're right, and I think it ties back into what we were saying before about that resilience Londoners have to have.
Like in a city with so much going on, you got to be quick on your feet, adaptable, always ready to dodge whatever comes at you.
Right, dodging becomes a metaphor for just navigating the craziness of city life.
Man, this song really is like a secret tour guide to London. It's showing us stuff you wouldn't find in a travel brochure.
Yeah, and I think it proves how much you can learn about a culture just by listening to its music.
For sure, it gives you a different perspective.
And it makes you think, too, you know, like how would this portrayal of London be different from what we see in movies or on TV?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
And what other, like, unexpected sources could give us these kind of insights into different cultures around the world? I think that's something worth exploring.
Definitely lots to think about thanks to a rap song.
Who knew?
Right?
I like it.
Me too.
I do.
Well, that's our deep dive for today. See you next time.
See ya.
In a twist, dodging every shot they shoot and miss. On the cobblestones we make a fist. Crown jewels hidden, can't resist. Double-decker drop.